Hello there, grumpy old fart here. I'm doing an unexplained artifact video on, you're gonna love this, the Black Knight satellite. I thought this was just a load of horse hooey, and then I read a number of articles on it that apparently verify the story. So I figured I'd share it with you folks in case you guys haven't heard of it. According to the articles that I read, the Black Knight satellite is real. It does exist. It is an artificial satellite. It's caused major media interest since the late 1950s and has become one of the most talked about objects in space. It was first thought to be a Russian spy satellite. The Black Knight satellite has gripped the interest of millions of people worldwide, and I saw a picture of it. It looks like a big rock. So it doesn't look like anything spectacular other than the fact that it's kind of like an arrowhead looking thing shaped, pointed down. I don't know. According to monitoring agencies around the world, the Black Knight satellite has been transmitting radio signals for over 50 years now. Since the 1930s, astronomers worldwide have been reporting strange radio signals which allegedly come from this Black Knight satellite. In 1957, Dr. Luis Corrales of the Communications Ministry in Venezuela photographed the Black Knight satellite while taking pictures of Sputnik 2 as it passed over Caracas. So he's taking pictures of the Sputnik 2 and he got the Black Knight as well. In 1957, this unknown object was seen shadowing the Sputnik 1 spacecraft. According to reports, this unidentified object was in polar orbit. Time magazine wrote about this satellite on the 7th of March in 1960. I'm sorry this information is a little disjointed. It came from several sources, so bear with me. In the 1960s, the Black Knight satellite was located once again in polar orbit. Now, polar orbits are often used for Earth mapping, Earth observation, capturing the Earth as time passes from one point, and reconnaissance satellites. This would put the Black Knight in the category of an observational satellite. Why it's there, we don't know. But if it's if somebody put it there on purpose, they put it there disguised as a hunk of rock. If it's in a polar orbit, something's keeping it there. That's all I'm saying. In 1963, Gordon Cooper was launched into space, and on his last orbit, he reported seeing a glowing green object in front of his capsule in the distance moving towards his spacecraft. The Mishea tracking station in Australia, which Cooper reported the object to, picked up this unidentified object on radar traveling east to west. It was the ham radio operator who apparently decoded a series of signals received from this satellite. And according to the decode and he interpreted it as a star chart centered on the Epsilon Bootes, B-O-O-T-E-S, star system. According to the decoded message, the Black Knight satellite originated from the Epsilon Bootes star system 13,000 years ago. Now we can't say to the veracity of that decoding or even the message because it was a ham radio operator, so we don't know how accurate he was. We don't know if he actually knew what he was doing. We don't know. I mean, I'm not saying he's hoaxing it, but he may have made a mistake. We don't know. On August 23rd, 1954, the technology magazine Aviation Week and Space Technology released a story about the Black Knight satellite that angered the Pentagon, who are trying to keep the information secret. So it's one thing to say we have a satellite. We have some. By satellite, I mean it's an orbiting hunk of rock. Like the moon is a satellite of Earth. This is a satellite, and it's one thing to say it's up there. But when they're releasing information that the Pentagon wants kept secret, the Pentagon obviously knows something we don't. That's all I'm saying. This is an unexplained artifact. We don't know why it's there. We don't know how it keeps a polar orbit. I'm not sure if a natural object can keep a polar orbit. I don't know if it can or not. But if it can't, that would kind of point to it being not natural. And if it's not natural, somebody put it there. And if somebody put it there and it wasn't us, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, do your own research on it, and if you've got some comments, stick them down there. If I've made some mistakes, stick them down there. I'll cop to them. I don't mind. But I thought the stories I read, I thought they were interesting, so I figured I'd share it with you. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.